Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica.
Yes, guys, welcome to this episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Guys, I could not go to my bed tonight without talking to you guys about this. Let us see who is awake. It's a bit late, but that's okay. We can talk a little bit. I find this to be so offensive. I find this to be extremely offensive. I'm going to tell you why I'm offended tonight. I'm going to tell you why. I don't know how many of you are aware that we celebrate this day. This day in our history, we celebrate this day. International Day for People of African Descent. International Day for people of African descent. I'm going to talk about it tonight, guys. Because you see, I see some little trick I go on like say it one play, on the Jamaican people and on the children of Jamaica. They're trying to change and distort history in Jamaica, and we must stand up against it. We must speak out against it before it's too late. Okay? So let us see who they here tonight, and then we'll get talking. I want you to tell me in the comment if you don't think say it wrong to feel a way about this. Right? Just a couple of days ago, we celebrated International Day for People of African Descent. And there was some Zoom thing that was held. Let's move this out of the way on the screen, guys. Hold on. There was some Zoom thing. See the Zoom ID and password there. This was a holiday on Saturday. And on this Zoom, you had people like the chief, the maroon chief of a compound. And you also had people like PJ Patterson. And then you had Mark Golding, the only European man who was on the live and invited to the live. Okay, so I don't know who initiated this whole thing. Clearly, Andrew Holness and his administration and all the African descendants of the government were not there. You see them on the Jamaican flag, them on the PNP flag. What that said? Foreign and Regional Affairs Task Force. Me don't know who them there. And then them have the international holiday there. What is this? Why are these people? Me don't know who do them something. Why are these people trying to segregate and separate Jamaican people? Because it could have been a day where you invite members of the government to join. Because what? The person who put on this not supposed to come on this holiday with any politics. They're supposed to come on as one people, celebrating and acknowledging the day, International Day for People of African Descent. There are many people in the government cabinet or somebody over there, culture people in the culture ministry that they could have invited, right? We don't see no JLP symbol. What is this? And it's a shame that they're drawing PJ Patterson, a man who represented and at least carried himself in an Afrocentric kind of way over the years. Why would they draw this old man, this elder, this farmer statesman into something like this. This is not what PJ stands for. Uno didn't see PJ went to UA and do the symposium where he spoke about all the issues and concerns and stuff like that. He didn't speak in any partisan way. This is not like PJ to come out on a day like yesterday to come sit on a panel that just looks so. Look at this. Shame and disgrace on Chief Curry. Shame and disgrace. And you know what? No, I don't blame the government for not wanting anything to do with Chief Curry. Because why would you do this? Look here. This day has nothing to do with Mark Golding. Mark Golding should not have been a part of that. He shouldn't have been speaking here. It has nothing to do with him. Because let me tell you something. If Jamaican people were out there protesting against what the English people did to Jamaica and Jamaicans, Mark Golding wouldn't be on this panel if the conversation was about that. So when the ear saw though, him is a descendant of what name there? Him is a descendant of Africa. What him doing there? I want to them idiot people in a PNP, man. He should have no desire to be there and he should not have been invited there because it is far. International Day far. Mark Golding come from Africa. Me soon do some style from this man coming say my leader PNP. Una do some style in a PNP. Una want to change the history of Jamaica. I'm gonna just tell Jamaica people them something. I wonder if somebody could have sent me that video there. I want somebody for WhatsApp the video come give me where Mark Golding was talking about the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. I remember me telling you upon the platform here already, say, what they're trying to do is distort history. Because the PNP come say, black man time now. So when the JLP start to use it against them now, they have no comeback because they were so stupid. So now that them cannot reverse Mark Golding, them is trying to make Mark Golding look like say him is a black man and them need to stop it. Them need to stop it. It is very offensive. Mark Golding can be who he is. Nobody is saying that him should change him, not to change himself. He is who he is. An Englishman. A European man. That is his root. Him not have nobody in our family will look like a this a woman you saw. And that's just the way it is. That's his journey in life. So nobody try to come and change this man Mark Golding to make it look like say boy him is a black man. Uno forget call out man. And uno must stop it. He's not black and he will never be black. And we do not share the same ancestors. And uno is going to be disgraced if uno don't stop it. He's not a black man. And with the video, they make a play the video. Somebody, WhatsApp me the video. When I talk about the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. How did we get there? How did we get there when this man had the audacity to come stand up before people who are demented? People who have Alzheimer's to come tell people we can read and write and know their history. Say the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Which our ancestors? And him say time and time again and get away with it. Some of people, no call out the man and say, listen, what you're doing is wrong. Are you trying to change history here? So see him come then up on International Day for people of African descent. I see him, you know. Then put him on panel. To do what? To do what? What a delusional set of people them. I must find a video there tonight, you know, because I'm going to play it on this before I come off. Let me see who they are with we. Big up on yourself. How when I comment here, so. It late, guys. But we there all our reasoning. Because I not lie. This is very offensive. Jamaica female farmer, big up yourself. Thank you for joining. Mr. Malcolm, be careful out there on the road. How are you? Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining. I want you to tell me if you don't feel offended about this. I want to talk the truth. Where the moderator there? Moderator gonna in bed. Wait there. Wifestyle, welcome back. Look now. I know him alone. Them are enable him. Them are enable him. Omar, welcome back. Them cannot be enabling this man. What me not see nobody write to the editor over Gleaner, right? I call out this man. Jesus Father, me say, hey, me no want feel embarrassed and just feel shame of Jamaica, you know. Me no want shame of Jamaica, you know. The PNP appointed are selected and sold their souls and sold themselves to Mark Golding to come lead them. Mark Golding, an Englishman. That is no mistake. It is a known fact, right? And when the people them start to take a good look on the situation and I say, this man don't really represent we still, you know. That the people them are saying, you know, this man don't really represent us because here what? When they look on it from the fact say, I come tell the people them say it's in a different class, you know. Well on there guys, unplug my phone there so. Him come tell the people them say him is in a different category and in a different class. What I mean by that, him come and said him is a privileged son of the soil. So when you're gonna come and tell the people them say you're a privileged son of the soil, what you are saying is you are not in the class with the average people. Because why? You are privileged. Right? Privileged son of the soil. When you come tell people that, what the people them supposed to think? I am a privileged son of the soil. Yes. Hey. Privileged son of the soil. And he's done well in Jamaica. Financially. And he wants to give back. Right? So when you hear them come and talk about say the country this and the country that, I use them mouth to try to bring down the country. What can they say about a country that they have benefited from? When I say they, I'm talking about Golding. He has benefited greatly from the country, he said. Privileged son of the soil. How did you become so privileged? A privileged son of the soil, he said. Yes, so if you can come in a one country, if you can come in a one country and come so privileged, one country where a majority of black people, and you can come as a privilege, right? That means you tell the average people them say, me big on uno not privilege, you know. Me privilege. Guys on a story me I tell you what him say so. First thing he said out of his mouth as leader, him is a privileged son of the soil. So if the people them cannot relate to this man, whether by class, him same privilege, and all these things. And the people them not giving him no forward. No matter what him do, no matter what him say, the people them not give him no forward. The people them not run back him when him out there as leader. The people them just the enthusiasm is very much absent. So them come up with another idea now. Well, since the people them give no forward, and since the people them say him clearly don't represent them in any way at all because he said he's so privileged, well, let's turn him into a black man. Let's turn him into a black man. Let us tell the Jamaican people them say, the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestor. Yeah, man, we're one. We're one. Come, we are one. Because our ancestors, them are the same. And Jesus have mercy. No, sir. Our ancestors are one. And now the International Day for the People of African Descent, Mark Golden, is on the panel. So what is next now? Only tell me in the comment, what is next? If they have the audacity to do those things, what is next? Aye, sir. I'm glad to my people them send me to school, you know. Yeah, man. I'm glad to me is a woman pro education. I'm going to find the video and play it as a phone. Blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. And that the one Chief Curry ear. Chief Curry hit him ear and gonna sit down with him ancestor. What a shame and disgrace. Some people don't know time and place, you know. Some people just don't know time and place. The man them a try distort history to make it look like say.
Tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered after independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Just fall back and watch on the blood clot. After independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Just fall back and watch on the...
Hey, them people are dangerous, you know, guys. But me not take them thing off a joke, you know. Me not take them something off a joke. Moderator, how you did them, man? You're late. Thank you for joining. Me not take them and sit me off a joke. This not funny no time at all. How many times have we seen the people of Jamaica go out there and protested? I mean, just recently, we saw when the British royal family came through the Caribbean, where William and Kate stopped by in Jamaica. All over the Caribbean, people were demonstrating, so them want reparation and all these things. And when William and Kate came to Jamaica, there were protests out there. Young, middle-aged, old, and children were out there protesting, holding up signs. You think Mark Golden went and stood with the protesters as the opposition leader of Jamaica? No, he did not stand with those African descendants. You know where he stood? Beside Kate and William. I'm going to show you the picture. Let her find it. I'm going to show you the picture. Mark Golden never stood beside, let me see, hold on there. Jamaicans protested against William and Kate. Mark Golden never go out there go stand up with the protesters them. So why now he ma eggs up himself pan panel? Why now he ma eggs up himself pan panel? I wish part it there. Why now him a eggs up himself pan panel? International Day for the People of African Descent. Why him a eggs up himself, yes so? And when the people them did out there demonstrate time and time again, not once did he go out there and stand with them. Never. And when the royal family came to Jamaica, he stood with them in jungle. Me go show on, you know. Me I upload them picture here, you know. Me go show on. Me go show on the protests. Mota Baruka was out there. KD Knight was out there. Me go show on. And me go also show on Mark Golden on that day where he stood. So me not understand right here now how on the International Day of for people of African descent. Oh, hey, me say, hey, some black people. I biggest set a sell out them in the world, you know. Remember me telling you, you know. You think say me could have plan one event like that and tell Mark Goldens of a company panel? No. I would not do that because it has nothing to do with him and it has nothing to do with being hateful or dismissive or anything. It is a particular day where the people them of African descent, them come together, them dialogue, them retrace history, them, you know, assess progress of the people of African descent. This has nothing to do with Mark Golding. It has zero to do with him. And I am telling you now, Chief Curry, big disappointment. Anytime people accuse Chief Curry, I always take up for him. That ain't gonna happen anymore because I get to see that Chief Curry is a sellout. What a disgrace. This not nothing to do with Mark Golding. Hold on, let's see a picture them here. Wait there. Oh God. Give me a second, guys. Let me. You might make mockery of the history. It is worse than that. It is worse than that. When him ever say the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, I find this some right off them people here, you know. Because sorry guys. From him come and talk about the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. I write this and I write them off because they can't trick me. There's a time and place for everything under the sun. Look here, so. Watch here. This not right, man. This not right. In the sight of man and God. I'm wondering if these people don't think. But I cannot accuse them of not thinking because it has been a consistent effort. It has been a consistent effort to insult Jamaican, insult black people, to distort our history. It has been so consistent, the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. How the hell, where do you find the gall? Where do you find the gall to say such a thing? Nobody call him out on it. So them go make a grave error in judgment by putting this man to the people, and him clearly nobody not receptive to him. So what them do? Them come now trying to infiltrate our history, infiltrate our story, our journey. That's not right. That cannot be right. When the Spanish people them and the Hispanic people them and the Israeli people them, I keep them historical memorial and them sitting there. You think so we can go there, go trouble the people them? No. Because it not nothing to do with way. I feed them thing, make them all them thing and make them celebrate them thing. How dare you? Hold on, guys, me go show you. When William and Kate came to Jamaica, and the people them, hold on there. Me see them show one sitting on TV this evening. Say, you have one sitting there, parental stress. And the people them for the healthcare watch people them say that it is a public health something there. Now at 10:45 at night, now my daughter got me say she can go people yard tomorrow. You know, see a stress a picnic come for stress me out people. Lord Jesus, parental stress. If she was 5, me give her up for adoption. What kind of question this? Eh? Me alone here, man. Hold on there, guys. I'm put them picture here so show now. See the people. Wanna remember this visit here? When the government she asking from no sir, me no want nobody ask me them question at 10:40 at night. No sir. Me no do people here that sleep over and them sitting there, We don't do that style. So I don't know where that question there come from. As some used to ask me what that things in her sleep when me did little, because I know she gonna say yes. Oh God. Anyway, this was when these guys came to Jamaica. And you can see people out there in activism mode, protesting and them sitting there. Right? This was when the government of Jamaica told the royal family and these people say Jamaica is going to go full independence, which means that they are going to remove the King of England as their head of state. And I am 100% in support of that. Why do we have, I don't even want to talk about it right now, right? And as you can see, it wasn't just Jamaica, it was all throughout the Caribbean where people are protest. Did Mark Golding go out there go stand up with these people? No. This is where he was in jungle, where them put him as member of parliament, another grave error in judgment. I don't have nothing against this couple, They were born and married into this institution called the royal family. Right? Them institutionalized. So me don't really have nothing against them personally. I am just showing you guys that Mark Golding is a fake and a fraud. Because when he had the opportunity to stand up with people of African descent, he stood on the side of Europe. He stood on the side of England. And if you look at his face there, and if you look at his eyes, they don't lie. He knew how Jamaicans would view him. He knew there was a protest happening that day. And as a matter of fact, throughout the whole visit, he knew there was a protest. throughout the Caribbean. The people them must say them want reparation, them not in a nothing with no monarch and none of them sitting there anymore. He knew of this. And if he was a smart person in terms of wanting to form the next government or wanted the Jamaican people to see him in a more favorable light, you know what he would have done? Even if he didn't mean it, or if he wasn't genuine, you know what he would have done? He would have gone out there with the protesters and stood with them. But he didn't do that. And this is why people say that he is an agent of the state, right? Because he does not really go out there to really participate in Jamaica and our Jamaicanness. Doesn't really do that much. And that's why his entire political career, he's always been in the backdrop, never up front. So, you know, if he's an agent of the state, then maybe it's not a wise idea to be seen protesting against England and standing up with protesters against England. Me say the man stand up with him fellow English people them and him fellow European people. Him never stand up with Jamaica people. So how the heck them are gonna put him on panel about say international? Me say, hey, how them are gonna put him on panel about International Day for people of African descent? You know idiot man? You see why I can't rate PMP again? Big and serious. And it's because we're socially conscious, historically conscious. We're not fool, man. From me hear the man say blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors are right there, so me mark him. Yes? Right there, me mark him. Me know a fake when me say a fake, you know. Me know a fake when me say a fake. When somebody not genuine, me see it from a miles away. Many miles away. And I saw it. When given the opportunity to show how Jamaican he is, he never sees the moment, never takes the opportunity. So some people me hear talk about, you know, with the dual citizenship thing and them a make it seem like boy it's not a big deal. The man will always stand up with England. I mean I tell Jamaica people say they if beg him for renounce him citizenship and whatsoever. Nobody cares. Give the job to somebody who loyal to Jamaica. We know who loyal to Jamaica. Looking at the parliament. We know who loyal to Jamaica. Give them the power. As long as they're honest and then decent and then come to do what is right by the people. This is so inappropriate. Good night, everybody. Can you please hit the like button for me, please, guys? Please and thanks. Blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Eh? How that? Jesus, Father. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people.
Secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy after independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Just fall back and watch on the blood clot.
Sorry, guys. Somebody put Buju on the end of that sitting here.
After independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Just fall back and watch on the blood clot.
Guys, hey, yo, may I tell you, say some people do some things you have to wonder if they really have a heart. Some things me can't do, you know. As a God, some things me cannot do. Some things me just cannot do. Good night, everyone. Hope you all had a marvelous and productive day. Justice for Melissa and our children. Thank you, Miss Prudence. Thank you. That's why Mark Golden would want the government to get rid of the British monarch and doesn't want Jamaica to go republic. Mark Lodge, it's a little bit more than that. You know, what you are saying is true, but it's a little bit more than that. And I'm going to tell you. You see, just like how they've come to distort our history to make Mark Golding the hero of our story, our Jamaican story. Because the first thing him come and say our ancestors didn't come here as free people. The blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Now them come put him on panel pan International Day for the people of African descent. So the next thing now is they're telling, well, he's a part of it too, but the goal here, what in terms of what you are saying about the government is they want Mark Golding to be the one to remove the British monarch, to remove King Charles as the head of state, right? Because all he cares about is power. So if and when him get the power, him not have to go stand up beside the royal family again, you know. You understand where I'm coming from? Him not have to stand up with them anymore. Because right there, so now, him they are the pinnacle of power in another country. So the goal is, and I heard this a while ago, but there was so much going on, I not even remember to come to this, but the reason why they're being such obstructionists on something that is so important is because they think that if the change happens under this administration, it is going to look good for wholeness and bad on Mark Golding as an extension of King Charles. You get what I'm saying? That is it. So them said, don't go with it, man. Make we be obstructionist on it. And when PNP come in now, Mark Golding can do it. Can you imagine now? After Jamaica go through so much along her journey, an Englishman, Mark Golding, come do a come remove. What is that? Eh? As some know me that done with Jamaica, you know? Brawling, you know? Some mad people. Them come for this start with history, people. Long time I see it, a long time I tell you now. And they've done several things to show you. You should see by now and understand by now what these people are trying to do. Give me a second there. I can do something else. So. Guys, while I'm doing this, please hit the like button for me. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. So, boy, hey, people have no conscience. So then bring this man come. And, you know, the people have rejected him. Because sometimes it's not what you say now. is what you don't say. You see, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be doing a program tomorrow called Tell Us. It's going to be a late night program. So you can come around this time tomorrow night. And the program is going to be called Tell Us. Tell us why Jamaica should elect Mark Golding without calling Andrew Holness' name. I'm going to see who can do that. May I invite everybody over here. As a matter of fact, we might link up some other bloggers. Anybody want to come on PNP, GLP, and NOP and just do one panel discussion thing? Come in and really like the rise of them come tell way. Give us some reasons why Jamaica should elect this man without calling Andrew Holness' name. Don't come tell us, say, elect him because Andrew Holness wicked, thief, corrupt, and all kind of something. Tell us why. About 9:30 p.m. tomorrow. Come back over here. Can't believe this. Blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. I know them have him there, so. I wonder if Jamaica 411 did know how to do this. You know, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her if she knows who did this. Who did this event? Yes, who did this event? Jamaican flag, the PNP flag, and all kind of something. That means the rest of Jamaicans, them, were in the politics and in the parliament. Them are not descendants of Africa. This is what we mean when we talk about the tribalism in the country, people. And on a special day like yesterday, you could not see everybody come to the table as Jamaicans. You understand? Them have to separate and segregate and dismiss. So you should look like say Mark Golding a more African descent than the people them where they on the JLP side. This is so sad, really. No, sir. I wonder if nobody in the comment okay with it. I would really like to hear another perspective. Yeah, man, I really want to hear one in that perspective. Mark Golding does not belong in the conversation. This not nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with him. The holiday says International Day for people of African descent. It is not for him. And it's okay to sit it out. You don't have to nuff up yourself in everything, including things that don't apply to you. So all this crap about blood, sweat, and tears of ancestors, you know what? Oh boy. It's wrong. And that's just the truth. It is wrong. And I am so disappointed in Chief Curry. I cannot say it enough. So disappointed in Chief Curry. It better him go do one. It better him do like one Zoom something with the people them of a compound and put it up on social media. It better him do that. Be a leader. You're supposed to be a leader. Eh? You're supposed to be a leader. Where you come here about? Chief Curry. Eh? What kind of panel this you come on about PNP and politics and Mark Golding when I have nothing to do with it? Hey, I want to talk up. So sitting out here say, yes, man. When you need to do a bill on YouTube, Chief Curry, bill on YouTube and let people see what life is like in a compound on a day-to-day. basis? What is Maroon life like in a compound on a day-to-day basis? I make some money for the community. And that you figure do. And law them something. You're supposed to be leader for the local community. Build a YouTube channel and make some money. Because enough people would want to see a day in the life of the Maroon community, a day in the life of a compound residents. And that you do. And let leave out of them politics here. This not nothing to do with you neither too. I only can go tell him say so can can't run out for me. Sick and tired I wanna with them hypocrisy, man. The things that me sooner enabling in Jamaica these days. No principle to no thing. I just anything goes. I don't want in everything. I wanna look opportunity. Where you know as a chief, the people them say they elect you as chief for the Maroon community. What is your problem? You're they all over the place. Eh? You're they all over the place. Nobody now say you have to be rude. I'm not saying you need to be rude to the PNP or rude to Mark Golding. Me not tell you to do that. Me come out here and talk about them people here. And not just Mark Golding neither. Come out here and talk about the JLP, about Andrew Holness, about every politician. So could I never tell you say you have to do what I think or how I feel? No, you don't have to be rude to any of them. But this one-sided thing where you come out of though, and you're supposed to be the chief of the Maroon community representing the people. I want to come down there and run against you, see man. And show you how you're supposed to be a leader. And how you're supposed to lead the Maroon people them. Or you're supposed to try and make the community be a place where they can have some kind of revenue. Or you can try to obtain some kind of wealth for the community. The school them up there need to be modernized and sophisticated. Eh? You're a celebrity, man. You're supposed to be a leader. So me just give a very brilliant idea in how to bring some revenue into the community. Me see people out here are the worst of things on the platform and I make money per all kind of platform and I monetize. Monetize the community and make some money for you people them. People are like me I tell. Tell the truth. If them did have one YouTube platform, like you that say, the Accompong Maroons or something like that, you know? And them could have stream out each day, them put up one little 1 hour video each day, you know, showing because it's a beautiful community. It's a very interesting community. What they do there, the daily life, the serenity. You know how many people me tell and recommend to? I recommend people say, when you go to Jamaica, if you want peace and quiet and you want to feel a real Jamaica, go down a compound because you can stay there in a like an Airbnb settings, right? I mean, know people who go there, people from England, people from Canada, go there and stay there and have a good time out there in nature where it's quiet, where all you hear are birds, water, and so forth. I see them I use the platform for come show them things there. We need one tourist minister down there. We need a whole heap of thing down there. So when me see Chief Courier come out and I do all them sitting here, Lord, them politicians here, man, and go do your work as a leader. That you have to do. Come in and really see what they elect you for at this point in time. Too much here with them politicians here. Even if the government say they don't want nothing to do with you, that not mean say you go cozy up with them here 1 year. You idiot. You discredit yourself. And now is the worst time to cozy up with the PNP. Chief Curry, and you may talk, now is the worst time for cozy up with the PNP. You need to go and think innovative. Think innovative. Think of how to, do some marketing. Think of how you can put the Maroon community on the map. Not just put yourself on the map. Okay? Me see the Maroon them they are Buju concert. Nothing wrong with that. What is the population of a compound? How much thousand people live down there? Show the community, show the lifestyle, show the traditions. Don't make it be a situation where people only really see it when they visit. Like when I visited and took 1,000 pictures and videos and shared on my social media. And people are saying, oh my God, me never know this, me never know that, me never see this yet, me never know that. No, sir. This is serious. This is very serious. And when when the next election I keep down there, because I would have come run again saying a Chief Curry. I swear to God. This school we're down there, it want upgrade, it want modernize, as what I say. And before you start think innovatively, start think of how to fit in with this information age, with this technological age, with this monetization age. How do you fit your little country? Make we call a compound your little country, a little country. How do you fit your little country? Because you say you're chief and leader and president and everything. How do you as a leader fit your little country into this new age and come from behind the world? What go on in a comment, Let me see. All of who just come in on the live, please to hit the like button. What we're talking about tonight is yesterday was the International Day for People of African Descent. It's celebrated all over, right? And when me take a stock, somebody show me say, them keep zoom something and a Mark Gold in the panel with people like Angela Brownberg, and this a boy, Mr. Henry, Peter Bunting people them, Riser, PJ, and the other rest of people them. And then Chief Curry upon it too. And my view is Mark Golding should not be on the panel because it has nothing to do with him. He's not a descendant of Africa. And this day is for that. So I think this is a disrespect. And I also outlined where Mark Golding has had opportunities to show that he really cares about the descendants of Africa. For example, a couple of years ago when the royal family came, when Kate and William came to Jamaica and to the Caribbean region and Jamaica, and people were out in protest. And Mark Golding did not stand with the protesters who are the descendants of Africa. He instead stood with the English people, Kate and William. So to me, he's a fake. To me, he's deceptive. In addition to that, when you put it all together, and in the grand scheme of it, it appears to me that the PNP has put this man forward to be a leader, not just for the PNP, but a prospective leader of the country. They see that it's not working, and now they want to change history and to make the people them feel like say Mark Golding has been on this journey of liberation and anti-oppression with the descendants of Africa all along. And that's not true. So when he come and says the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, and our ancestors didn't come here as free people, and all throughout his presidency in the PNP, you see this distortion of history. You see this effort to turn Mark Golding into, what do I call it now? They want to turn Mark Golding into a black activist or a Pan-Africanist. And that is not true. There's no truth to it. And there's only a few people who is calling him out. Unu hear me over here call him out when him come and talk about the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. And me I say, wait there. How is it that in Jamaica on our Independence Day, everybody can hear this man talk about blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, and including the Pan-Africanists them, the activists them in Jamaica, and nobody now go call out the man and tell the man say, stop from tell lie. Jamaica people, me nah lie. Uno weak out. Uno weak out in the journey. Uno weak on the battlefield. Yeah, cause from uno hear them something and go on like sound in the ear. Uno weak out, man. I swear. Me never listen to it. Me don't know how it go. As somebody send it to me and show me. Chief Curry, what you doing with the money you make from those cutting down of trees? Biggest disappointment. Mark Golding looking votes, so he inserts himself into anything he thinks can garner votes for him. Well, we already can see. And that's why this platform is here. Is to show, the inconsistencies, show the fakeness, and show what Mark Golding really stands for and what he really is. That's the side he stood on when he could have shown the Jamaican people that he's with them and he's genuine by standing with them. He did not. I think he put out some little statement about reparation. I don't remember how you got people, but my people them teach me say you have to walk your talk. I walk my talk every time. Always. And him not walk him talk. In fact, when the people them come to Jamaica, not only did he go stand up with them and not the protesters, he had this big black tie elaborate dinner where him look like police post in our baby jacket. He never stand up with the protesters them. So you want come in and sit about International Day for the people of African descent. Think we are idiot? Let us see the comments here. Red Hot. Yes, I tell Babsy to give us back Black History Month. We do not all love reggae. Away with Reggae Month. I don't agree with that. I think reggae music played a part in Black history. You cannot be a Jamaican and say you don't love reggae. Are you a Jamaican? Reggae music was the vehicle and still is the vehicle to Black liberation. So you can't love Black History Month and you don't love reggae. You can't love reggae and you don't love Black history. I first me hear this. If you listen to the real and true activists them, where reggae music is concerned, you will understand the importance of reggae music during certain, periods of history. So reggae music it's appropriate to have a reggae month in Jamaica. I love it. As a matter of fact, it's not just Jamaica alone. I see even over Europe when reggae month a go on, them have speakers like Mota Baruka invited him there to teach people about reggae roots and the impact that it had and still has on the black race and the world by extension. So I don't agree with that, sir. We should have one reggae month long time. And to have reggae and Black History Month in Jamaica, where the overwhelming majority are black people, it is a good thing, I think. I mean, if somebody in the comment don't agree, you can talk. I don't know. I don't speak for everybody. I'm just telling you, how I feel about it. You would not do that because you would be ashamed. Because I'm from St. Elizabeth and I know a lot of maroon living. Okay. Why them people are some big letdown, man? Jano. Mm-mm. Them go on like them not here. No, sir. It's Black History / Reggae Month. Yeah, you can. I mean, I hope you're not saying that you thought that we no longer have a Black History Month in Jamaica, because that's not true. We still celebrate Black history. And I absolutely love the idea of reggae month. We should have a reggae month from Bob Marley dead. We should have a reggae month. You know, reggae music powerful. I can't understand why nobody ain't calling Mark Golden out, talking about blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Stand up, Jamaicans. Our ancestors are rolling in their graves. Why me not know? I not just PMP people them for call out the man. They do all of Jamaica for hear it and say, look here, go from your son stuff from this start with history. A lie you tell. No, me not get for listen yet. Lord Jesus. What did I miss? Jamaica 411. I wish you say now. Today somebody called me when I was at work and said I must listen to it, but God knows if I'm come home. I've just been busy around here. But as a matter of fact, when I come off of this, I'm going to start listening. Jamaica 411 is a very analytical person. I invite you guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to her channel, because her style is different. And it's a good thing, because if you are into analytical, opinions, that's where you want to go. And she does good research as well. I've even had to draw for her sometimes when I'm not able to or don't have the time to do certain research. She's like my go-to person. She's very good. Right now, Mark Golden offended me and my family. Then I must, man. Him not supposed to do that. That's what I'm saying, see? A people who don't know their root, man. Trust me, man. Come tell the children as the opposition leader of the country, and come tell the children them say the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Our children, you know. When the children them hear the opposition leader talk so, where you think them are gonna do? Them are gonna say, a lie, ma tell. When me say children, me I talk about primary school age people them. When they hear the opposition leader talk so, what do you think they say to themselves? Because they darn sure don't teach them that in school. Wickedness, man. And if you don't take offense to this, something's wrong with you. Sorry. But something wrong with you if you don't take no offense to this.
And tears of our ancestors. After independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Just fall back and watch on the blood clot.
Who is we now? Lord of mercy. Hey, some people wicked. Me have to take bad things make laugh. You know, so nobody not take that money as serious though. There is maybe that's why the people them not stand up, yeah, man. Cause them just not take him serious. Like seriously. They not take him serious. Yes, moderator, true. Enough people lose them way. She was on fire too. No, so me have to go listen. Me have go listen. Me have go listen the whole thing. Cause you know fear thing them deep, so she take her a little time and comb through them. Yes. Yeah, she do a good job. How we say? Let's talk about the leaked voice note of KD Knight. Very interesting. Yes, man, KD, run out pan them. Me tell you something. Pinch me a pinch and tell you no. So you nobody go call me name. Cause the crocodile them the crocodile them they pan me, you know. But you know, sometimes it does not pay people no mind. Because our energy is very important and we have to preserve it. And don't waste it out on foolishness. But wanna hear KD Knight say, a frustration take KD, you know. KD Knight got frustrated and he basically threw his hands up because KD Knight knew all along, as he said, he knew all along that PNP, what him say? PNP, destroy PNP, something to that effect. PNP sabotage PNP. But KD Knight should have been more direct and say, is Mark Golding and Peter Bunting sabotage PNP? The reason why KD come out and I burn them out now, you hear what I'm saying? Idiot! You have to face reality. Is because he sees that with all their efforts, with all his efforts, nothing is working. And he knows what the problem is, and he said what the problem is. He said there is no unity. And clearly, if you don't have any unity, you will not win an election. That has been tested and tried over and over again, everywhere in the world, every political party. If you don't have no unity, you will win no election. You have a few people, the Rise United bloggers them. Since night I was telling some folks that what is going to cause, well, I think it's inevitable, But one of the main things that will cause Mark Golding and bring him demise is the bloggers them where them hire. Are the one them where them recruit or whatever, put them on social media. Because them man are used, Them are not quality bloggers, All them do a trace. Because half of them, I don't want to insult nobody, I don't want to insult anybody, but half of them are some drop drawers boy them, if you know what I mean. So all them do as bloggers and vloggers and TikTokers and the Facebookers and whatever, all them do a come on social media, come attack people. All them do a come on social media, come trace people. Them don't come out here, come talk about policies. All them do a trace, character assassinate, call people names. That's all they do. So when them come out here and do that now, what do you think are going to happen? People are going to run out back on them. Yeah, then come for people are going to run out back on them. Even the same PNP people, them, because them are riser, So when the riser, them start talk the things, them, the PNP people, them are going to talk about the things, them, about them and diss them back. And what you're going to have is an image and a perception that the PNP doesn't have any unity. The PNP is not united. So the vloggers, them and the bloggers, them, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, and Rice, them recruit and have on social media. The ones that have no blogging skills. All they do is trace and this and that. Them are going to be them downfall. All them do a walk and trouble people. And then trouble the wrong people. And the wrong people are going to bring them down and bring down this man here. And then you're going to have, this image of the PNP being disunited. Mark my word, guys. The bloggers, them, will Mark Golding them recruit. And when they have past social media, and them are them downfall. They need them cuss all they one another. Where do you? So, this is ridiculous now. It's as ridiculous as a statement about the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors.
By the blood after independence was charted by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors, many of whom suffered and died to secure the rights and status as citizens that we enjoy today. Let's fall back on our what?
Foolishness, Mark Golding. Foolishness, your talk say. Foolishness, you can't change history. Don't try to do that. There's no our ancestors that. Come on. What? Have you become so desperate? Of course. Michael Manley's grandfather, father of Norman Manley, was a black man from Porus, Manchester. I listen to Steady, Yeah, man. I listen to him. Not even the Maroons I respect no more. Everybody say I be a soul selling and galang all over the place. But look here now. Someone probably never over the other channel last night when me that talk. I don't know if me talk about it much over here, but what are we? Them a people you flap out in? Wanna see the protest and the turnout up in New York? I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday the 30th of August. They had a protest in New York. So them are protest corruption, crime, poverty, failed health care, poor education. No from the big old dirty saga. The big old dirty disgrace we're going out here with the members of this I don't even know what to call them. They're a group of YouTubers who decided to come together and raise funds and print t-shirts and hold up signs to tell the diaspora that the government of Jamaica, we have crime, we have corruption, we have this, we have that. Like I said on the other channel last night, we have the same thing here in America too. There's crime here. You know, so what they nearly do Trump what day? There's crime in America. There's crime in every country. Every country has their domestic problems. You wouldn't see a group of Americans on any foreign soil talking about we have crime in America, we have corruption in America, we have healthcare problem in America. This is domestic stuff. You deal with domestic stuff within that country. And that's what they did not do. While a lot of people, lost respect for them and stuff like that. But from the fallout, guys, where them a cost more money, who get money in a brown paper bag, who sell food when them shouldn't sell no food. What else happened? One whole heap of sitting, guys. Me never write them down. But me know say the man them come out and disgrace one another. Them accuse this man, say him analyze some whole heap of people. Cause I think this man is an ex-JDF. One whole heap of banger, and me can't believe say a group of man could have gone along so. Anyway, so the protest that took place on Friday, there was barely anybody there. Barely. And the leader of the protest said, what did he say? We are small in numbers, something to that effect. Basically acknowledging that the turnout had decreased. So I say that to say this. If you call yourself a patriotic Jamaican and you feel like, you have concerns about certain things in the country, you go to the country and you deal with it, right? You want to protest against the government, you go to the country and do it. You gain nothing by protesting against your country abroad. Remember, we don't have civil war down in Jamaica. We don't have the government at wipe out the people them. So what I do on foreign side, it don't make no sense. If you go in the country, go deal with the problem if you don't feel so strongly about it. So that whole thing collapse now. It collapsed. Because it never start well and it didn't end well. Now we know say Peter Bunting was all up in it because them are rely on everybody who have a problem with something in a Jamaica. Them are rely upon them, the people, if you can help them overthrow the government. Because them talk say some of the man them did a reach out to Peter Bunting or Bunting did a reach out to them. Something to that effect. We're not surprised because Bunting a scavenger. So he would do stuff like that. But all that effort, all that stuff. So anyway, some of these guys, they were not there. Them either too embarrassed or just don't want to have anything to do with the ones who are leading it now, So this is what it comes down to. When you remember, there were people out there at the first demonstration. And they must say, want to stop it. Stop it. And them go out there, go stand up for Jamaica because what these guys did, I try to damage Jamaica. I don't know if they understand it or if they might do it intentionally. But going out there and doing that, the American is supposed to look and shake them and I say, but wait, we don't have all of them problem in America too. We have crime problem. We have this a problem, that the problem. Them have problem there all over the place. So we not come out of foolishness. The Palestinian people them and the Israeli people them were demonstrate in America, yeah, so. Right? You know the Palestinian and the Israeli them at it again. Been at it for a while. So many people are dying. And you see the Palestinian people them protests and stuff like that on American soil. That's different. Thousands of people are dead regular in a warfare over there. So the people in my demonstrator say, people will call for ceasefire and let go hostage and kind of something. Is that dangerous sitting along over there? We don't have that in Jamaica. So there is no need to come on US side about to not protest about crime, man. Look here, man. Go on home. But nobody never have to send you no home because see there. The wall out no tear where they know. Gonna pop down, Makes no sense. And then in the midst of all of that, the IMF, which is headquartered in Washington, D.C., where these guys protested months ago, the IMF decided to recruit the finance minister of Jamaica. Hey, I never seen it like this yet. Why? They must feel away. Me that feel away. You see, you got Washington, D.C. go put on this elaborate protest. I hope the Vegas, wait there. I hope the Vegas did go say them a traitor. They sell out. Them a traitor. Ah, Jesus. Anyway, guys. This is it for tonight. As me said tomorrow, I'll come talk to you because I want to call the risers, the man call everybody over here so tomorrow. Because some serious questions are going to be asked and we need some serious answers. Tell us why Jamaicans should elect Mark Golding without calling Andrew Holness's name. Let's try that. That should be interesting. Everybody welcome. JLP, PNP, no P. As long as folks can be respectful, that's fine. I'm thinking of creating a link where people can come on the app that I use, StreamYard, where people can come on the StreamYard app and it can be a group of people chatting, And likewise, if I decide to do that and people come on, whether you're JLP, PNP, we want to hear why Jamaica should elect Golden, and the person who's going to tell us, are the people who are going to tell us, need to tell us without calling Andrew Owen's name. That would be very interesting. Would you not think so? Yeah, man, that should be interesting. Why should we elect? Me can't tell you, Me can't tell you why if you elect back the JLP government, Yes. And I am always up for a good debate. I am always up for a good debate. Over here, we deal with maturity. We deal with civility. We deal with respect. For you don't come over here, come trouble we, we're not going to trouble you. So, me can tell you 5 things, and me can go 10 things too. Me can go even 20 things too. Specific, evidence-based. So I want you to come and tell me why, or tell us why Jamaicans should elect Mark Golding to lead the country. And if you can do that without saying Andrew Holness, then we have to go just give one prize. We have to go give one prize. If we have to start a GoFundMe to give your prize, you're going to get your prize. Anybody? No, me don't want to gimmicks out the thing, Anybody who can come over here can tell me. Moderator, how you think that it'll go? Tell the truth. Moderator, talk to me. How do you think that will go if there was to be a discussion or a debate? You think some people could have tell the audience why Jamaica should elect Mark Golding without calling Andrew Holness' name? You know how long we feel do something like this? Make we do it tomorrow, man. Make we do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, me go put up the StreamYard something, and all who want to come on the panel, come on it. Who know so the risers them not like me, but me will allow them. Me will allow them. And from them don't come over here con diss nobody. Nobody over here now go diss them. But I will allow them to take the floor or to participate and tell the audience why Jamaica should elect this man, and they should do so without calling Andrew Holness' name. Yeah, man, me could do it. I think as a matter of fact, I think it will reach a lot of people's ears if a discussion like that was to be had here. The development scribbler says, I am not a PNP versus JLP person, but I can tell you right now why I don't want this current government back in power. Results speak for themselves, and I'm seeing things happen. Okay. Well, come back tomorrow and tell us. Be more specific. I have a few things to say as well. And I'm sure that other people have things to say too. So let's do it tomorrow, guys. Let us do it tomorrow. Yes. Me personally think, say, me personally think, say, the government that is there now, I feel like say them for stay there. Yes. But tomorrow I'm come tell you know why I say so. The risers would say so. Him can finta again and Lord Jesus. More I hear what them have to say. I wonder if they would accept an invitation from here. People over TikTok, wanna put out a notice, breaking news. JPU is having this discussion tomorrow night. All are invited, and do invite them here. All right. So guys, we're gonna wrap it up now. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave, and be sure to come back tomorrow. Yes, be sure to come back tomorrow, and we'll catch up. Thank you so much for joining, and have yourselves a good night. Take care.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.